Sorry about that. I had a glitch. Hey, Sway, what's up? Mine was okay. Playing some Xenoblade, that's fun. It's the first one you're playing, right? Hey Wolfie, what's up? Off today, so relaxing. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm good. I think Sway's doing good. Yep, just chilling. Haven't playing through Sailor Moon. Might as well level up a bit. Yeah, all the leveling. I like this music. Hey Jeff, how are you? I'm okay. Got a little bit of a headache, but I always have a headache. It's depressing when women use headache as an excuse. Well, I guess the headache is a nice way of saying no. I have chronic migraines, so mine just can't be helped, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true. At that point, it's like, why do you have a headache all the time? I use the, well, Advil doesn't work for me. I take medication for it, but I have to up the dosage eventually because it's just not working lately. Yeah, it happens though. That's what genetics are. Sometimes you get the short straw. So if you hear something in the background, I don't know what that is, so. How's your day been, Jeff? Busy? That's good. Or bad. Good, I guess. It's good to stay busy. Wolfy wolf. I started the day being a mod on my brother's channel. Oh, okay. Bumped into Kai on your brother's channel. That's cool. What's your brother's channel? Cleaned your house, went to H&R Block to do taxes. Ah, yes, tax time. Candlepin bowling? What's candlepin bowling? No oil on the lanes. You get three throws instead of two. First is still strike, second is still spare. I'm gonna have to look that up. Never heard of that. I have a feeling that I've probably seen it before. How far am I in the game? I'm not far, but I'm not, like... I have 2 more solo sailor chapters, and then we get on to the, I think, the final area. Each chapter for the sailor, if you know what you're doing, only takes like an hour. An hour and a bit. So I should be done Mars's tonight. I was gonna do the other one tonight too, but I don't really feel like playing too long tonight. So I might do that in the morning because I have tomorrow off work. Because I'm working a different shift this week. Candle pin started before 10 pin. Huh. I would have never known that. Mars and Jupiter are your fave? I think Jupiter's next after this. Let me double check. Yep. Jupiter's next. So I'll be doing Jupiter and Venus tomorrow because I have the day off work, so I'll probably do that in the afternoon because I'm going out at nighttime. And then we'll be in like the pretty much the meat and potatoes of the game. I don't think the game is long. I think the entire game is only like 20 hours. So it's a very short RPG. Yeah, hopefully you'll be around for that one. I don't know what our time difference is, but probably do it around like 2, 3 p.m. my time. Shit, I never got the other bird. I hope that's not gonna affect me later on. $7:22. Oh, okay, so we're an hour apart. Oh, there's the bird. Jeff and I are on the same time. You have to wake up at 2? Why? Mars is such a kind person. Bex, I lost my job on Wednesday. Oh, I'm sorry. Why'd you lose your job? Just general layoffs? Poor Mars. Your older brother's gonna take him to work with you. He delivers bread. Gonna see if you like it. That sounds pretty cool. Never heard of that. Like bread for companies? They're cleaning house? Ouch. That's rough, man. I'm sorry. I hope you like delivering bread. I hate that the music cuts out during these scenes. You've written some emails to very important people. Good. You should fight it. It's not fair to get laid off without, like, without, what's the word I'm looking for? Cause? Like, good cause? I want ravens. Oh, okay, so he delivers, like, the... Okay, yeah. Bread to stores. I liked the bread men when I worked at Walmart. They were pretty cool. Yeah, my work's done some pretty sketchy layoffs. I don't really want to say anything because I know I have a coworker that watches me, but they've done sketchy layoffs where they had no right to fire the person. Some people, yeah, absolutely, but there's been a few that were not warranted at all, and I'm pretty sure some of them went to court. I don't know if I want to do Jupiter now or wait. Because that took me what? About 45 minutes. Yeah, if they don't have cause, then they can't fire you. Period. Yeah, sue them and then give me 100 million. Your wife deserves some. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to decide if I should take another Advil, even though it doesn't work, but and then keep streaming a little. Um, I don't know. What do you think, Wolfie? You want to see Jupiter's chapter? You'd be all set. I'd never have to work a day again. Wolfie, you decide. Do I continue playing, or you wanna see 2 chapters tomorrow? Because Jupiter's your favorite, so I'll let you be the decision maker. All right, all right. Just give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go take another Advil and just brush my teeth quickly, because it's almost time to go to bed. Hey, Darth. I'm just popping off for 1 second. Okay, sorry. No worries, Darth. Hope hope everything's good. Where's she again? It was Turkey, Nepal, Switzerland, and I forget, but thanks. Thanks, Jeff. So how long is the shift? Like 2 to 10, 2 to 12? Four a.m. to 12. Okay. That's actually not a bad shift. I really like that shift when I worked that. I mean, getting up early sucked, but you know, if I could go back to it, I think I'd love doing the overnight shifts again because I never sleep anyway during the night, so might as well work. Yeah, I always enjoyed being done earlier. Oh, he hits hard. We're gonna run for now. 'Cause always making that money. Oh, jeez. They really hit hard in this one. Oh, she's dead. Okay, that's fine. I had an interview yesterday for a remote part-time job that I'm hoping works out. Because that would be nice, the extra money. Oh, she's in Canada. That's right. Yeah, Quebec has a lot more limitations than Ontario does. I'd suggest up north first. It's too expensive in the urban areas. How much money do I have? Okay. How do they have so much money? They're kids. Candied items. Okay. So if I immigrate to Canada, I'll most likely go to the Toronto area. Yeah, Toronto's not bad. Defense. Probably get beat up. There's a lot more Habs fans in this area than there are Maple Leaf fans. My friend's coming to visit in a few weeks to Toronto, and he's like, "You know anything that I can do?" And I'm like, "No, not a thing." Like, Toronto's just not the place I would go as a tourist. Let's get some leveling done. You're surprised that there's a lot of Habs fans? Yep, they are out here. I think it's because the Toronto Maple Leafs just suck. I don't really watch hockey though, so I'm more an NBA girl. Did nothing. And I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, maybe not. Yep. The Canadian Four Nation jerseys, I haven't seen those. Wow, I am actually in some trouble here. She seems to be the weakest one. jeez. What's the name of the basketball team? The Toronto Raptors. My favorite is the Boston Celtics. They are doing really good this year. I'm very happy that they won the championship last year. I should have placed a bet. I was going to, because sometimes I bet on the Celtics, because they're my team. And I was going to put in some money for them to win. And I didn't, because I was like, I don't know. And I really should have. Yeah, they're my favorite team. Celtics is my number one, followed by Charlotte Hornets is my second. And then my third favorite team is like a toss-up between the Raptors and, crap, what's their name? Chicago. Or sorry, not Chicago. Detroit, the Pistons. It's a really good team. Yeah, I want to watch their games more, but I don't have access to the NBA channel here. Watching it from Canada is a little difficult too. Yeah, Pritchard is good. Where's my speeds up? Go east. I love a good three-point man. They're the best ones. Three-pointers are my favorite shots. The same with like half-court shots or Where's the inn? I need to find the inn. Today's a weird day. Love the style of this game so much. I know, it's a really nice style. I want to play more games like this. I have a bunch that I brought back from Japan I should play. Why was it a weird day? Bumped into Kai on my brother's bowling stream, then cleaned my room and went to get my taxes done. Was talking to Kai on Instagram while waiting to get taxes done. It was a Kai day. Yeah, Wolfie, I will. I'll play more of my retro games soon. I'll figure out where the heck I'm going here. Okay, going to this. Oh, no, this is the wrong house. Got home, saw Isaac was streaming, so I went to watch him. Guess who's in the chat? It really was a... It really was a, Kai day, wasn't it? I already talked to you. Kai was just everywhere today. I only see him rarely outside of the streams because we live in the same area, but sometimes I'll see him when he's like on the way to the gym and I'm like, oh, hi. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a level up area. I know, Kai's not a huge fan of hanging out in person, so I very rarely see him in person. I need to get... If you immigrate to Toronto, we'll have to meet up or something. Yeah. Yeah, we can. It's not very easy. Well, I have to get a car because I hate taking the transit here. I hate having to rely on transit. I'm not worried. I flew halfway across the world to meet a friend off the internet who I wasn't even sure was real. And I was not worried then, so... So I'm not worried now. You'll be in my town, my area. If anything, you should be worried. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be a rough one. There we go. Trust me, I took some good courses while I was in school. I know how to defend myself if necessary. Not all of them are painless. I'm real enough. Remember, you don't always know everyone fully on the internet. But I am real. Jesus, this one's gonna be tough. Her chapter is gonna be rough. She's way too weak. Just kidding, I know. Hopefully once we get her leveled up enough, she'll be alright. I thought Jupiter was supposed to be like the tank of the group. I didn't expect Mars to be the tank. South Park reference. No, I know you're not scary. Don't worry. Kai's gonna meet you anyway. Mars is all... I didn't expect Mars to be the tough one. I thought Mars was more like spiritual. If you know, like, not spiritual, but... You know, like the... I thought Jupiter was the strong one. Yeah, because you're going to Kai's meetup, aren't you? Whenever he's doing that. I don't think I'll be able to go because I don't, unfortunately, I don't get any more time off work. Red berry. I don't need any more of those. You took martial arts? Oh, I never took martial arts. I took the law enforcement training, which is the just like basic self-defense. Wow, that was rude. Just fucking kicks her. Have to see where you're at when it happens. Yeah, hopefully you can. I know that Kai's been planning it. But if you can't, you can't. I can't. Unless he does it on like a Saturday. Wolfie, Jupiter just gets kicked. That was so rude. Red belt's like halfway between white and black. Oh, nice. I always wanted to take martial arts. But we could never do it when I was a kid. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some level up. Do a little bit. I have to get to at least level 12, which shouldn't take too long. Let's just go back out. If I can get back out. God, this area is so confusing. There. Yeah, I always wanted to learn martial arts. Or taekwondo. Do you? Lots of funny stories? Alright, cool. I have a funny story about my border training. When I went in, this kid was really cocky. And this kid was like 19 years old. And I was 32 at the time, 31. And he's like, oh, there's no way that I'm going to let a woman, you know, take me down. Because it was one of our final exams. And I got paired with him. Because the teacher heard that comment. And he's like, I know you can do it. And he was like, I know, don't go easy on him. And we had to do an arrest, and I took that fucker down so hard. I slammed him onto the mat so hard too, and I handcuffed him really hard. I was not nice about it. And he put up a fight. He made a comment one time while we were in the training room. He was like, oh, do you want this 1 pound dumbbell? And I'm like, you're just saying that because I embarrassed you when when we were doing a competition to see who could leg press the most. My teacher hated that kid. Used to work with a guy named George, and George has 2 sons that have black belts. His older son is 5th degree and his younger son is 3rd. It's always a good thing to know, just in case, you know. Come on, come on, come on, come on. George's son went to Brazil. Someone came up to rob them. Tell me he took them down. That's so funny. The ever-living shit out of the robber and sent the robber to the emergency. Oh my god. I mean, there's so much adrenaline happening at that point, right? You can't really fault someone for doing that. Like, if I felt like me and my friends were in danger, like, I'd probably do the same. Did he get charged or anything, or were the cops just like, whatever? Were there even any cops involved? He's never gonna rob anyone ever again. Oh my god. See, my toxic trait is thinking that I could be as cool as that in that situation, but I only know the basics. I know how to arrest somebody. That's about it. I don't think I could actually do like a fight. Okay, about 3 more levels maybe. Yeah, obviously self-defense. I always wanted to get into a bar fight. It's like my one dream. I just want to get into a good old-fashioned bar fight. I just think it would be so much fun. I've only ever broken up bar fights. Never had the opportunity to be in one. I just want to do that move where you just like smash a chair over somebody. I've broken up bar fights. That's the name. That's where the name comes from. No, I've never been a bouncer. It's the name behind Bouncer Bex is that I used to be a quote unquote bouncer for Starbucks when I worked there during COVID. And they had me bouncing the door and somebody started calling me that. So I've had to actually like take care of people when they were getting a bit too rowdy. But I've never been in an actual bar fight. But I have broken up a many. I had one lady during COVID when I was manning the door. Like my job was literally just to stand there and watch the door and make sure that like people didn't really come in because if we reached our limit. And one lady tried to like shove her way through and I had to actually physically like pick her up because she was this tiny Asian woman, like old lady. I had to like physically pick her up and just put her outside and be like, no. Like, stop. I don't want to have to push you or anything. You know, just stop. Like, coffee can't be that important. But she was trying to, like, bombard her way through. Yeah, it was a weird time during COVID. I also had one lady like leave her kids in the car when it was super hot outside and then complain to me that I wouldn't let her in. And I'm like, you can go through the drive-through if it's really that big of a deal, but I can't let you in because we're at our cap, right? And she's like, well, my kids are in the car. How are you going to feel if they die of heat stroke? And I was like, I could call the cops right now if you want. Like, if you really want me to. I had one lady, I think my favorite one was this lady who wanted me to kick a customer out because he wasn't wearing a mask at the table that he was eating his food at. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, I want you to kick him out because he's clearly breaking the law right now. And I'm like, he's eating his food. You're allowed to take your mask off when you're eating. And she's like, well, I don't feel safe. And I'm like, well, that's great. You can leave. Like, buy your coffee and leave. Yeah, there were a lot of weird people during COVID. What a weird time. But that was my job. I wasn't a barista anymore. I had to literally take after babies. Oh, and then another guy, I had to, like, call the cops on him. I didn't want to, because it was such a stupid thing, but our bathrooms weren't open. They were closed to the general public. And he pulled out his, and started pissing on our wall. And I'm like, bro, really? And he's like, well, that's what you get when you're closed. And I'm like, the whole point of this lockdown is that you're not even supposed to be out in the first place. So, why don't you just go home? You know? Exactly. Like, how do you expect someone to eat with a mask on? I don't know. COVID was so crazy. Like, I have a story too about, I wasn't working at this store, but on my lunch break from Starbucks, I went over to the grocery store, and this was around the time when, like, food shortages were happening. And I went in to just get, like, a sandwich or something, and I was met with the sight. I'm like, it actually blows my mind. There was a full-grown woman tearing a loaf of bread from an elderly woman's hands. And I actually I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, this is ridiculous. And she's like, it's the last bread on the shelf and blah, blah, blah. You need to give it to me. I have a family to feed. And the old woman's crying. And it was such a weird time. It is a sex offense, yeah. Technically. Because you're showing something that you shouldn't be showing. And there are kids around, especially. So, and like right in public like that, I think you would get off with a public indecency charge, but it's still not appropriate to do when there's when you're in a family-friendly establishment. That being said, you shouldn't be walking around pissing openly like that anywhere in broad daylight, but I have so many COVID war stories from that time. I should write a book. So many. I saw so much stuff. I think that's what led me to have, not like a breakdown, but like a mental burnout. And I just couldn't see myself in customer service after that. So I quit and I went to school. And now I'm in customer service again. It was a nice break. How much more do I have? What's her level right now? 11? I should write a book. I thought about writing a book. I actually have another story. This wasn't during COVID, but it was like a few years prior when I had first started working at Starbucks. And I had a viral infection. It's my favorite story ever because I couldn't believe the gall on this woman. And she was this old cranky bitch, and nothing you did was ever good enough for her. And she would always miss one thing in her order so that when you repeat it back to her, she could be like, well, no, it was supposed to be extra hot. You didn't get that, obviously. And then she would like berate you for 5 minutes and whatever. But I had a viral infection, so I was already like, oh, no problem, Jeff. Have a good night. But I had a viral infection, so I couldn't like hear properly because my ears were clogged. And she missed the part that she told me extra hot. And I was like, oh, okay, not a problem. And then she's like, are you deaf? And I just lost it on her. I was like, I'm not deaf, and that's so rude, by the way. Like, that's actually rude to say to somebody. And I was like, I'm not serving you. You can get out. Like, you can go get your latte another day when you're not being like that. I thought about writing a book called, what's the name? Green Beans. And it was, it's gonna be like a bunch of essays on like customer stories. And it was gonna be called Green Beans because of that's what we called our trainees. We called them Green Beans. So that was my plan, was to write a book like that. But I also don't know if I can get in trouble at the same time for doing that. I know that now I've been away from Starbucks for so long that doesn't matter, but I don't know if I can actually talk about Starbucks like that. In a book, at least. Okay, let's do one more level just to make sure. Anyway, sorry for rambling about my COVID times. Oh, another crazy experience though was when we couldn't use the back room as a break room because it wasn't certified to be one during COVID because like it just wasn't, there wasn't enough room for everybody to sit, so they deemed it like not necessary or whatever the word is. So they had us sit in the front area and they blocked off a section for us. So we would go and we would eat in that area and we would take our masks off, but we were barricaded from the general public. And this one woman drove by and saw someone with their mask off in the area and just called the cops. And the cop came by and was like, I don't even want to be here. And we're like, it's such a waste of resources right now. And obviously nothing came of that, but I thought that was kind of a ridiculous escalation. Almost at level 13. They suggest level 12 for this part, but I always like to be a little bit higher. I'm so jealous of the people who got to stay home during COVID. My life was actually ruined by COVID. Like, I have no faith in humanity anymore after everything that happened. So I was very jealous of the people that could just get the COVID pay and stay home. Yeah, it did suck. My prayers were with everyone during that time. Okay, so I guess we could try moving on. Going until you exit. Where am I supposed to go now? Am I in the right village right now? I think so. This is the guy who shoved me, right? Yeah. Okay. Go left. Sorry, I'm following a guide for this because I... to find the pendant, apparently. Where's that pendant? It's supposed to be left of here. If a man in Mediz wishes to propose to a woman, he must find a particular artifact to... Okay. Where is this pendant? Where is it? This is Medi village, right? Or Mishi village, yeah. Go left of the house and you'll find the pendant. I don't see the pendant. That's the problem. Oh, there. Okay. Just had to get kicked again. I want to get back together with George. Yes. Just go back out the window. Okay, just break down the wall instead. Hey Angel, how are you? See, she is supposed to be the strong one. Why is she so weak? Just casually has a entrance to an ancient ruin in your house? Okay. Everybody has that. Some emerald earrings. I'm alright. A little headachy today, but alright. How are you? Oh, you're good. That's right. I did ask you that. If you hear hammering, it's just my dad working on the bathroom, so I apologize. Don't know why he's doing it at 9 p.m., but that's fine. Don't ask questions. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a lot better than what I was doing earlier. Jesus. You hear loud farts? Well, we did have a big dinner. Okay, now I'm one-shotting these guys. Good. I can't wait to get to the part where they're all reunited and we do the dungeon, the castle dungeon or whatever. Emerald ring. Let's see. Those are pretty good stats. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going out with my friends in the evening, so I probably won't stream, but if I do stream, it'll be early. Having a girls' night. Jupiter's symbol. That's a girl? I thought that was a guy. Oh no, that's right, they all are girls. Aw, they're reunited. Yeah, I got kicked in the friggin' stomach like 6 times. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're in Canada. I should be talking in a Canadian accent. I found oot something, a boot that nephrite you need while I was hitting in the books. Turns out that there's records of it from about 40 years ago, eh? It was used to enter into matrimony. I guess it's in that protection gold place. It'll be nice if we could get it. Yeah. Yeah, bud. You lost 15 pounds? That's great. That's great, buddy. Sounds agreeable for now. I shall return to Mishi. I place my faith in you, Georgiekins. Oh, jeez, bud. Hey, Wutai, what's up? You're not late. You're fine. I wasn't actually going to do Jupiter's stream tonight, but Wolfie had the say, so just gonna find out where I need to go next. How are you doing, Wutai? I gotta go back to that huge tree, okay. Okay, I can do that. I can do that, bud. Where the hell am I going? Oh, there. I think we're in the final stage of Jupiter's part, so... But you're not too late. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow before I go out with my girls. My girls. My friends. Like all the my girls. So I'll be streaming a bit earlier tomorrow, probably. Around like 3 or 4. I think we're good for items. I think. I should save though. Maybe. Yeah, we'll save. Just in case. If I can find that friggin' inn. Drinking some Cafe Bustella espresso, getting wild, getting wild. Did you dream about the No! Stop mentioning that to me! Or else I am gonna dream about it. I had a really weird dream, but I don't remember it, thankfully. He was probably in it. But thankfully I don't remember my dreams, so it's a blessing. Okay, let's... Getting some... I miss drinking espresso. Wish I worked at Starbucks again so I could just drink espresso all day. One of my coworkers drank 37 shots of espresso in an 8-hour shift. And she, surprisingly, was okay. But she was definitely... It was like she was on another planet. I still think it's messed up, you know, remembering your dreams. I don't know, it could be maybe I'm not entering my deep REM sleep enough. Maybe I have sleep apnea, I don't know. Or maybe my brain just tries to protect me. I remember some stuff, like I'll be like at work or something and then I'll have like a flashback because something will remind me of it and then I'm like, right, that was in my dream. But for the most part, yeah, I don't remember my dreams. Which is sad. I'm actually sad about it sometimes. How would your coworker not have a stroke? Well, she was definitely stronger than the rest of us. This girl like drank Red Bulls, smoked like a pack a day. You know, she was hardwired for it. So if anybody could do it, Pope could do it. That was her name. We called her Pope. Hello? She said she doesn't really remember the day. So I believe it. Okay, what? I think the most I've ever drank caffeine-wise was probably like 4 shots of espresso and then a Red Bull. And I was wired for days. Do not recommend that though. It's so dangerous. So we were professionals, professional baristas. He's supposed to be here. I think. Did I miss something? I think I need to... I need to go find this bitch. This bitch. She's somewhere walking around. I have to use a guide for this game because it's been so long since I've played an old school RPG. I don't want to get frustrated. I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. It's been a fun time. So that's where a lot of my time has been going. I have a Pokemon video that I'm trying to put out, but I haven't been editing it because I've been playing Monster Hunter. So maybe tomorrow I will do that before I stream. Okay, she's walking around. She's walking around somewhere. Do we get to play as Neptune again? I really like Neptune. I hope she gets to join the party again at some point. I think Mars is my favorite, but Neptune is my second favorite. Alright, she's walking around somewhere. Somewhere. Apparently. There. Flashback. I mean, she's not wrong. That's like half the world now. Angel with the pink ice cream? Is that pink turds or pink ice cream? Frozen yogurt? Okay, now we go back upstairs. I have faith I can beat her. I like frozen yogurt, so I'll go with the frozen yogurt. I also have to write at some point this weekend. Well, the weekend's over, but I have to write something soon. I'm almost done my novella, the rough copy, so I would like to at least finish it before I go to Japan. Oh, I forgot George was with me. Oh, big boss fight. Is the music their themes? Okay, let's... Oh my god, that does so much damage. See, she is the strong one. I believed in her. I knew it was her. Because I just watched her episode. And she's definitely the strong one. Oh, she's not really? So who's the strongest one out of all of them? Like, physically. I mean, I know Sailor Moon's like supposed to be the strongest technically because she's the leader and everything. Mars. I I mean, I would agree with you after that last chapter. She was pretty OP. So I would also say Mars. Mars is scary. She's very scary. Mars is such a good friend. I never realized until I started rewatching the series how much of a good, like, friend and support she is to Sailor Moon. There's an FF7 Rebirth mod with Tifa dressed as Mars. Oh my god. You're gonna have to send that to me. I would love to play through it with that mod. George's mother is your younger sister. I want to buy FF7 on PC so I can play through it with mods. Oh. There's one for remake. I don't know if anyone made it for Rebirth yet. That was still cool. You're the weirdo with the sister complex. So they're related? Oh my god, I would slap one of them. I'm real sorry for dragging you into all this, bud. Alright. And that ends the chapter for Jupiter. And the next one is Venus, which I'll do tomorrow because I have to do a shorter stream tomorrow. And then we get into the like main part of the game after that. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. But thanks Wolfie and Wutai and Angel and Jeff for joining in. So yeah. Alright guys, have a good night.